Hey guys, this is Emi from underdogchance.com, and in today's video we will make betting analysis and betting model predictions for all 16 games from Champions League football or soccer if you like, which will happen on Tuesday and Wednesday. And of course, if you will like the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel because there will be more videos like this. And let's start. So the first game, Copenhagen against Manchester City. Of course, Manchester City, huge favorite. They're maybe the best team in the world right now. And based on my projections, they will have 87.75% of chance to win this game. But as you see, my odds and bookmakers odds are basically the same. I think that there is no point to bet Manchester for such a low price. Of course, I believe they will win. Also, my betting model shows that they will have huge chance, but anything can happen in such games and you don't want to risk such a low price. So I would stay away from this game. If you like Manchester City and Haaland, just watch this game. This would be my recommendation. Then we have Maccabi Haifa against Juventus. I think Maccabi Haifa, they are the worst team in this group, and Juventus will need to win this game if they want to reach playoffs later. I give 60.52% of chance to Juventus. My projected odds 1.65, and if you use American odds, my projected odds minus 153, bookmakers minus 132. So based on my projections, there is some value, and I would go with Juventus if I have to pick anything in this one at 1.76 or minus 132. So I will talk in decimal odds, but odds are basically just implied probabilities, and no matter if you use American odds or European or decimal odds or fractional odds, it is basically the same information. Okay, so I would recommend to bet on Juventus because there is some value. Milan against Chelsea. Based on my projections, Milan will have 31.82% of chance to win this game, so I give Chelsea better chance to win this game, but we need to compare these winning percentages with the bookmakers odds, right? So my projected odds are 3.14 on Milan if we turn these winning percentages into decimal odds. Bookmakers have them at 3.11, so as you see, there is not enough value to bet on this game, so I would stay away from this game. Then we have Celtic against Leipzig. I will also give you, of course, one best bet for today, for Tuesday, and one best bet for Wednesday. And this, I think, is the best bet for Tuesday. So we have Celtic against Leipzig. Celtic is the worst team in this group, and I give them 24.25% of chance to win this game. I think they are satisfied because they even play in Champions League group phase, and Leipzig on the other side, they are one of the best German teams for the last couple of years. Based on my projections, they will have a little bit more than 51% of chance to win this game. My projected odds on Leipzig 1.94. There is some value based on my adjusted Kelly criterion number, which you see here, and there is also value if we look for the difference between my projected odds and bookmakers odds. So my projected odds minus 107, bookmakers plus 121. So you have two options here. Okay, you can go with Leipzig 2.21 or plus 121, or you can go with safe version, draft no bet at 1.65, which means that Leipzig must win, and if the game is tied, your money is refunded. Okay, the next game, Dinamo Zagreb against Salzburg. Based on my projections, Salzburg will have 40.33% of chance to win this game. My projected odds 2.48, bookmakers 2.55. There is no value in this game. The numbers are too close with the bookmakers. I think the prices are fair on the betting market. Dortmund Sevilla. Dortmund will play at home. They are a better team. I give them 56.86% of chance to win this game. My projected odds 1.76, bookmakers 1.52, which means they are a little bit overrated in this game. Of course, Sevilla is not the same team as they were 5 or 10 years ago, but they are still solid team. They played 1-1 at home against Athletic Bilbao, and if they can show good fight, I think there is some value with taking Sevilla plus 0.5 at 2.70. Okay? These odds are pretty big, so you can go with safe version Sevilla plus 1, which you can get them at 2.07, or you can go plus 0.5 at 2.17 or plus 117. I think this is there is some value with this, but as you see, based on my projections, tiny value. But if you like Sevilla, if I need to pick anything, I would probably go with Sevilla. Okay, but as you see, small value. Paris Saint-Germain, Benfica. Paris Saint-Germain, they have huge superstars, but they are overrated. Okay, football fans or soccer fans, they love to bet on Paris Saint-Germain because because they have such stars. But once we look at the numbers, they are overrated. I don't know how they played in the last game, but they struggled in League One in the last game. Sergio Ramos, he got red card. They played against Reims. They tied, so they didn't win a game. And based on my projections, there is no value in playing Paris. So if I need to pick anything in this game, I would maybe go with Benfica. Small, tiny value with Benfica. You can get them Benfica plus 1.5 at 1.67. This would be my best recommended bet in this game, okay? But I would stay away from this game. So as you see, we don't see a green number. I would stay away, okay? So we're looking for the difference between my projected numbers, my projected probabilities, and we use also adjusted Kelly criterion formula, which shows me which bets are good, okay? And this one is so far the best bet, okay? Also Juventus is a good bet. Then we have Shakhtar against Real Madrid. Based on my projections, Real Madrid will have better chance. My projected odds 1.28. I think they are better team. If you can get Real Madrid at 1.40 or something like that, this would be a good bet. I'm using average odds from the betting market, from all kinds of bookmakers to compare, but I think you can get Real Madrid at 1.40. We can check Pinnacle odds. Real Madrid, yes, 1.40. You can get Real at 1.40. I think this would be the best bet. Okay, Atletico Madrid against Bruges. Based on my projections, there is no value. My projected odds 1.41, bookmakers 1.42. I give Atletico Madrid 17.73% of chance to win this game. They lost against Bruges on the road, so they will try to bounce back. I think they are a better team, but also the odds are too small. Okay, Napoli Ajax. This is one very interesting team. I hope that Napoli will win Serie A this season. They're waiting this since Maradona time, and this season they're playing really well. I was watching a little bit the last game against Cremonese. They beat them in the last minutes. They were struggling whole game. It was a close game. At the end, they beat them, scored four goals, and they will go against Ajax. And I think they're a little bit overrated. Okay, I still give them 53.01% of chance to win this game, which means that the most likely outcome is Napoli win in this game. However, we're not looking for a winner here, but we are looking where is the value, in which price. Okay, so those are the prices, and we're looking for the value. And based on my projections, this price should be a little bit different. So my projected odds 1.89. Okay, so Napoli is overrated, and I wouldn't bet on Napoli in this game. I would even go with Ajax. If you want, you can get Ajax at +1 at 1.91. Okay, I think this is the best bet in this game. So Ajax should not lose. Ajax can lose, but they should not lose by 2 or more. Okay, if they lose by 1, your money is refunded, but you win a bet if Ajax win or if the game ends with a tie. So I think this is the best bet in this game. Okay, Barcelona-Inter. Barcelona, they are better. They are playing well. I give them 57.98% of chance to win this game, but based on my projections, they're also overrated. A lot of times, such a big teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, such big teams are a lot of times overrated because bookmakers always adjust odds based on bettors actions, okay? And if there is a lot of actions, there is a lot of people who bet on Barcelona, of course they will offer a little bit weaker odds or smaller odds or bet price if you like. But if we strictly look at the facts and statistics and the numbers, not putting into the analysis or biases and emotions, then I think that Barcelona is again a little bit overrated in this game. And if I need to pick anything, I would probably go with Inter. Again, you can also get Inter +1, and you can get them at 2.27, which I think is pretty good price. I think this is pretty good price. If you get Inter, you can get them at +1, 2.27, or around 2.20. I think this is the best bet in this game, okay? Not the best bet overall, but I think the best bet in this game. Then we have Leverkusen against Porto. Leverkusen is favored by bookmakers because the smallest odds from all three are 2.13, which means that bookmakers give out of all outcomes in this game the best chance to win, to Leverkusen win. But based on my projections, I give the same chances to Leverkusen and Porto, and I think this could be pretty even game. And based on my projections, there is some value with Porto. So if I need to pick anything, I would go with Porto, and this is by so far the best bet in the second day of Champions League. So I would go with Porto +0.5, and you can get this at 1.81. Okay, so this is, I think, the best bet in this game. Then we have Pilsen against Bayern Munich. No value in this game. Of course, Bayern Munich, one of the best teams in the world, 82.29% of chance to win this game, but odds are too small, so I would stay away, despite I think they should win this one. Rangers, Liverpool. Liverpool lost against Arsenal on the road. They are not that great at this moment, but still they should take care of Rangers. Based on my projections, they should be a little bit smaller on they should be a little bit bigger favorite in this one. So if you want to play such a low odds, you can try it. You can probably get Liverpool at 1.40. They should win this game, but I wouldn't take such a low odds. I'm trying to find the bets with the odds 1.5 or bigger, but there is a value with Liverpool at 1.40, or I would say 1.37. This is the average odds from the market. Okay. Then we have Sporting Lisbon against Marseille. Based on my projections, the odds are pretty fair. As you see, there is almost no value in this game, 0.02, very small number. This is just small difference between my projected odds and bookmakers odds. So I give Sporting 43.47% of chance to win this game. My odds 2.30, bookmakers 2.35, or in American +130 or +135. There is no value. Tottenham Frankfurt, based on my projections, maybe small value with Tottenham to win at home, but my projected odds 1.50, bookmakers 1.55, so no value. Okay, so if we make a summary, and if we find two best bets, one for Tuesday and one from Wednesday, I think the best two bets from Tuesday are Juventus and Leipzig. But because we can get a little bit better odds, we also have a little bit bigger number, adjusted Kelly value number, and difference in percentages. I think the Leipzig is the best bet on Tuesday, and the best bet on Wednesday is probably Real Madrid. But if we look at the odds at 1.5 or bigger, so we are looking for the biggest value among other games. I think Porto is the biggest value bet. So I would go with Porto on Wednesday if I need to pick only one game. Okay, so that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. If you like soccer, if you like baseball, if you like NBA, if you like NHL betting, please subscribe to the channel, because there will be more videos. I have created also another video, 35 sports betting lessons which every sports bettor must understand, and I think this is also a great advice for new bettors who will start betting. Link will be below in the description, and I wish you good luck whatever you take, and see you next time.